Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Nightfall here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a super easy and simple 2-story oak starter house. This is a pretty simple one. You're just going to need like some stone brick, oak, and basic stones. Pretty simple. I know I left for a while, but I should be uploading more consistently, probably at least like once a week, so expect that. So here are the dimensions of the build. It should be pretty self-explanatory since I have this white and black wool marked out, but it's pretty much just a bunch of 3 block gaps and 5 block gaps. We're going to start off building our foundation for the bottom floor by building up these oak logs 4 block tall. Then we're just going to connect them at the top, just as you see me doing. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some stone, cobblestone, and andesite. We're just going to be placing in just like this. As you can see, I just did stone first, and I'm going to come in with cobblestone and andesite and kind of just mix and match. Now we're just going to repeat this for pretty much the whole bottom floor. Just a quick reminder, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, make sure you are liking, subscribing, and commenting. It really helps me a lot. Alright, back to the video. Now that we have this finished, what we're going to do is grab ourselves some stone stairs, cobblestone, and andesite stairs. We're just going to come in like this, replace these blocks with these stairs. This adds a bit of depth to the build, and I personally think it looks pretty cool. One problem though, that if you're doing this, make sure you don't overdo it. Just do a few per wall. Anywhere from 1 to 3 works. Because if you overdo it, it'll just look too bad, but I'm going to speed this up. Next, let's grab some oak stairs. We're going to be working on doing a kind of more foundation for the bottom layer. So as you can see, around all these corners, I'm going to be building up 3 oak logs and then placing a stair facing the main log, just like that. I'm just going to go around the house, and around every log, I'm going to do this. Now we're going to work on our staircase up. So connect this staircase just like that, kind of creating a little thing just like that. We're going to add in some oak planks like this, and then finish out our staircase. Now we're going to grab some stone brick stairs. Or sorry, not stone brick stairs, some stone brick walls, as you see. And we're going to fill this in with planks. And then we're going to line this wall with stone brick walls, as you see me doing. Then we'll place another oak log there with a oak slab on top, just like that. And then we'll also add another log right here. Log and then slab. Next, we're just going to work on doing the floor. So kind of make these oak log sideways scenes on the ground. And then all these gaps are just going to fill in with oak planks. Alright, now we're going to start working on the foundation for this layer. So as you can see, 2 thenes of 3 high. And then this rectangle is going to be 6 high. All on the squares. These will be 7 high in the middle. Just raise up 1 more block than the others. And that's what it should look like. Now we'll get started on the roof. So grab yourself some stone brick and oak stairs, as well as some stone brick and oak slabs. We're going to start just by doing the frame, which will be made completely out of stone brick. So come along here, just build one overhang of stone brick, then an upside down on top of those. Next, on top of that, we're just going to slowly build up just like this with our slabs. Kind of just a straight diagonal up pattern. That should give us this sort of frame, and we're just going to repeat this on the other side. There we go. Now we're going to do a bit more of the frame. We're going to do this by building out more stone brick stairs like this, and upside down right before that log. There we go. Then we're going to do the same thing where we just build up diagonally with stone brick slabs, and this should meet in the middle and be at the same height as the other frames. And finally we will repeat this on the last side. Now we have the frame done for the top, we're going to work on the frame for this bottom part. This one's a lot easier, so again we're going to overhang, upside down, connected to that one. I messed up, so it should be on the top. That's what it should look like. Let me place one more there. And then we're going to do this on the other side too. One overhanging, upside down, and then diagonal up. But just bring that out. Then we're going to do some upside down and then two slabs right there. Now that is the frame for the whole house done. So you can see that's what it should look like. Now we're just going to work on building the actual house. So grab yourself some oak planks and some stripped oak logs. We're going to just completely fill in this house with our oak planks. So go around all the edges and fill in. Alright, now that we have our whole house done, as you can see with our oak planks, we're just going to go in and kind of do the same thing we did with the stones, but instead we're just going to sprinkle in some stripped oak logs. This just adds more texture and color to the build. There we go, so now we have our stripped oak logs. We just need to finish up by doing this last one over here. Finally right here. Alright, now that we actually have that done, we're going to work on finishing up the roof with our oak slabs. So come over here and just place these all across. Just like so. Now I just tinkered around with this for a bit. You could do whatever you want, but I just want to make it look a bit nicer. So I end up just changing some things along here. That's what I finally ended up deciding with, so if you want to copy that, feel free to. Thankfully, the roof is going to be a lot easier, but before we do that, I just need to fill this in. Just 6 oak planks so that you can't see through the house. Alright, now we can actually start working on the roof. This is a lot easier. We're just gonna pretty much put our oak planks and oak slabs horizontally across, just like so, connected side to side. Then we're just gonna connect these and bring these towards the middle. I did have to break these logs so that it wouldn't be showing, but it's fine. And there we go, there's actually the whole roof done. So now we're pretty much done with all the main parts. All that we're going to be doing now is adding stuff like windows, just some little things around the house. And the first thing we're going to do is get some trapdoors. spruce trapdoors is what I used, but you could use oak. And just go around the house, and on these bottom parts of the logs, just surround them in trapdoors. This is really just adding a final layer of depth, which in my eyes looks pretty good. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some fence gates, and lanterns. And we're going to add a little, just 2 fences and a fence gate, and then 3 fences there. It's kind of a little barrier. Next, you're going to go around the roof and just add a fence and then a lantern all along here. So fence, lantern, so on and so forth. Now that we have all of our lanterns done, we're going to start adding our glass and some more decoration on the second floor. Just grab any color glass you want. Grab spruce fence gates, trapdoors, stairs, and slabs. Alright, this can get a little confusing, so we're just going to start one at a time. We're going to knock out a 3x3 hole at the front and just fill all of that in with glass. Then we're going to grab ourselves some grass, put 3 there, and then completely surround this with spruce trapdoors, except for at the top. Then I just grab myself some flowers and put them along just like so. Then we'll do 2 fence gates, 2 trapdoors on top of that, slabs, stairs. Next, coming around over here, grab 3 glass, put it like that. Our 2 fence gates, trapdoors, slabs. Then we'll get our grass block. Again, surround this completely in trapdoors, make sure you get the bottom. And then I'm also prepping for more grass blocks, because we're going to have 2 more on this side of the house. There we go. Again, I just put some more flowers on it, like so. Knocked out a 4 high glass area. And I ended up getting rid of this lantern because I thought it took up a bit too much space, and I wanted to put our fence gates, trapdoors, and slabs here. Finally, we just have this last one. Oh, before we do that, I did also knock out that lantern too. Alright, moving on to this last one. Knock out 3 for the glass. Fence gate, trapdoor, slab, trapdoor. That is that side done. Next, coming over here. It's kind of like the front. It's actually identical to the front. Grass, trapdoors, just like this. Knock out our 3x3 hole for our glass. Just like so. Trapdoor. And then our 2 slabs and an upside down stair. Then we'll just fill this in with our flowers. Here we're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to knock out 2 things for our glass. Next, if we swing over to this side, knock out just 1 single hole for our glass. And then finally on the last wall, we'll do 3 holes for our glass. And we'll put the same pattern of trapdoors and slabs here. Next, we're going to put in our door. So just get a oak stair and a door. Knock out 3 blocks and place an upside down stair. Go on the inside here and place your door. There we go. And so that is actually the whole entire house done. Now what I'm going to do here is just really briefly explain what I'm doing. But this is all just stuff to add to the outside. I really like doing it because I think it kind of finishes up the houses and ties it all together. But if you just want to build the house, then you are done. But if you want to stick around and watch how I decorated the outside, feel free to. So first thing I'm going to do is make a pond by grabbing myself some water, sugarcane, lily pads, and lilacs. As you can see at the front of the house, I'm just knocking out this area right here. It really doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It's actually the nice thing about ponds, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I just fill this in with water. A little trick, if you put stream over sugarcane, it prevents it from growing, which is actually why I have that. But first I'm putting in some lily pads just like so. There we go. Next, I put in our sugarcane, as you can see. And yeah, if you put string on top of the sugarcane, it can prevent it from growing farther. So like, I'd put a sugarcane here, string on top. This makes it so you can have your sugarcane just stationary. Next, I went around and put some lilacs along the edges. I think these flowers look really good along ponds, so I usually do that. That's pretty much pond done. Next, I work on making a path, so I got myself some path blocks, some oak planks, and some oak logs. This is super easy. If you want, I have tutorials on how to make paths and ponds. You can click the card that just appeared, and it'll take you to both those videos. So I'm not going to go too much in depth of how I did this, but just pretty much just sprinkle these around, create yourself a little path. And now for the final thing we're going to do is I'm just going to go around and check a bunch of bone meal and saplings down. Kind of add some decoration around here. And that's it. That's actually the whole house completely finished. If you guys really like this, I'd appreciate it if you guys subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. I will be trying to obviously be posting more consistently, probably around once a week. Thank you guys for all the support recently. My last video has been blowing up and it's pretty cool. And really hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye.